Well, let's see what we got today. It's not bad. It's a beautiful spring day. A little overcast. I saw that article, I probably saw it before John put it up, where those cops grabbed that woman and hauled her face down in the fire ant nest over there. That was someplace in Texas. Oh, geez. Brain seizures. On New Jersey Exposed, I put the correct contact info for those cops up there. Seems like those cops in Texas are real cowards. They let these illegal immigrants overrun them. Then you still have Uvalde, Texas, to think about. Those are some serious cowards, those cops. Serious. They rank right up there with every other police department in the United States for their cowardice. So, what a shame. To hold that woman down and that nest of fire ants. Well, I believe those cops should be stripped naked and staked out over fire ants. And let's see how they like that. And then the chief of police, they're going to cry, to do their porky snorking. Oh, no, this never happened. Oh, and the use of force was, necessary. Yeah, right. Did you see the size of the woman and see the size of that cop? So, they put off the Delphi case. That's another horror show in the making, where the courts, either they allow cameras in the court or they don't. They should just bring it down to that instead of wasting taxpayers' money every time they ask the question, can we bring a camera into the courtroom? Yes, you can. You're supposed to be able to redress your government and document them in the course of their duties. You're supposed to be able to do that. Why they keep bringing this, going back to the well so many times? Well, we don't know if we can allow this. It's crazy. They just don't want to be exposed. Same thing that John was saying in the his last video with that cops holding the woman down in the fire ants. They don't want to be exposed. And as far as presidential candidates go, I don't think there's any good ones. Let's put it that way. Which one of them is going to put a stop to this bad cop thing? Which one? Which candidate is going to put it? And remember, the cops, their motto, what's the police motto? Women and children first. They love beating handcuffed women, twisting their bones out of the sockets, breaking their bones, stomping them. And then when they can't get enough of that on the job, they go home and they beat their own wives. Remember, the conservative estimate, and this is in the FBI stuff, conservatively, they figure 40% of police abuse their families. 40%. That's like the people you work with. If 40% of them was doing something illegal, you would think you would know about it if you were a highly trained, heroic, an investigator, law enforcement investigator. Yeah, my crusty underwear. Nasty cowards. Don't forget Uvalde police in Texas. Remember what they did during that school shooting? They all waited outside and showing off their little equipment. Look, I got a brand new Kevlar diapers. I got brand new Kevlar sippy cup. I got a brand new Kevlar thing that I could beat these children with. Okay, and we're in a time of the year now where you're going to start seeing a lot of this propaganda. These cops trying to make you think that they're so wonderful. They're not. do not trust the police by your choice. If you see cops by children, I suggest you start photographing quick, start videotaping at a distance if you have to, because God forbid the cop sees you with a camera. Yeah, how does that work out, man? They're all over the place when it comes to taking pictures of these children at these lemonade stands, but yet you try and take a picture of a cop and he kills you? You see, so what presidential candidate, huh? Biden? I got news for you. Biden may not finish this term out, because I heard they were planning on replacing him before the election anyway, with some stand-in. What the heck? That woman, I can't remember her name. She's no good for this country either. So don't let yourself be fooled. Today would have been a gorgeous day to be out fishing. Don't let yourself be fooled. You're being led down a garden path. Open your eyes. I did get a message from our guy in Australia. So hopefully we'll be seeing him very shortly. And like I said, I've been trying to keep him filled in on what's going on here with this stuff. If you think this qualified immunity stuff it's getting old, cops don't care. And we try to talk about mental health. You think that these cops are mentally well, that are beating these women and holding them in fire ants? And the cops that are taking pictures of these children, you think that they're mentally well? Is that what you think? That this is the picture of perfect mental health in any country? I got so many stories backed up and saved of these cops doing such despicable things to other human beings that you just wouldn't believe it. And this guy's going to jump out and run over everybody and then crush. That's because he's got that Mercedes-Benz. People today, they don't care. They ain't got the sense to blow their own asses up with. Which candidate is going to set this crooked cop thing straight? And it's not like Democrat bad cops, Republican bad cops. They're all bad people. They're all bad, Republican and Democrat. Anybody that follows orders or invents protocol or policy like that to grind people into, stinging insect nests and photographing children, who's giving the order to go, hey man, we need some lemonade stand pictures today? Why don't you go out to the little kids? Why don't you go out to the little kids' lemonade stand? How do they pick that? Doesn't that get to be a little discrimination? Is that the pig's choice on lemonades? That they're such lemonade connoisseurs? What do they call them? Sommeliers? Those guys, those wine tasters? Is that it? They walk around with those little sipping things on so they can sip the lemonade and tell what the finest lemonade in the land is? Get off it. Who gives the orders to go out and take those propaganda photos? Who gives those orders? I'd like to know. Do these cops independently come on? Hey, let's go out today and we'll take pictures of lemonade stands. Meanwhile, the country's falling apart. Mexicans are crossing the border in record numbers. You're starting to see what that really amounts to, the murders and assaults and violence. You're starting to see, and who backtracked so fast was that guy Adams in New York, Mayor Adams in New York. He's as worthless as tits on a bull anyway. Go ahead, send him to New York. You think that bridge You think that bridge stopped them from crossing right over as soon as they got off of them buses and shot right over to New Jersey, a sanctuary crap hole like this? And you want to talk crap holes, New Jersey, this is just a pitch. If you don't like it, get out. If I could get out, I'd still be here. I happen to like the fishing in this area. This is where I was born. That's it. I wasn't born in Mexico and then came here. So, I wasn't born someplace else and came here and tell people how to live. How to live their life. Oh, I can't eat that food. So what do? They get them special food cards? And free airline travel and free bus travel? Hell, I can't even get a damn doctor. I've been here, I'm 70 years old. I can't even get a doctor. Well, what is this? I always hoped I'd be putting up some videos of me fishing and doing something, but that ain't happening. I just feel so goddamn empty. My faith in humanity is totally gone. Totally gone. Nobody thinks about anybody but themselves. Government, oh, we need more money. Just print it up. Well, what are you backing that up with? What are you backing that up with? Oh, nothing. Your life. My life, yeah, oh yeah. China owns every one of you. Every one of us. And you got crazy Joe Biden to thank for that. Because the man's out of his mind. He's way out. Why everybody keeps tiptoeing around that? No, well, he's got a little touch of this. He's a little forgetful, a little dementia, a little this and that, and setting in, and the Richter scale, and 20 billion, trillion, billions. He's out of his mind. Can't even read from a teleprompter anymore. And you know they got him jacked up. When you see him talking, he's all jacked up on who the hell knows what kind of maintenance, whatever. You've seen pictures that were pretty candid. I mean, probably when they didn't have him jacked up on drugs. It's in bad shape, falling all over himself. That's what we need, other countries to think we're weak. That our allies have no hope. If anything happens, oh, that's too damn bad. Well, you know, the Americans will help us out. We can't help ourselves, damn it. Look what Biden did, sent all that money to the Ukraine. We could have used that money here. Could have certainly used that money here. But you send it all out, send it to the Ukraine, Mexico. I saw some documentaries the other night about Mexico. You have no idea how brutal and how insane and how animalistic these people are. You have no damn idea. Let's see, if I remember, I'll put it in the links, the video I'm talking about. And you better be afraid, because they're here now. And yeah, and you got what worse than bootlickers. You got these social justice warriors. You got these rainbow warriors running around, pointing the finger at you. Yeah, well, I'm not the problem. Like I said, I'm 70 years old. John says, well, here. I'm 70 years old. What the hell are you expecting from me? You want me to, at 70 years old and disabled, you want me to pick up the gauntlet? And do what? And do what? These dirty bastards come after me. They come after me. So, I haven't put a video up in a while. Joe should be back shortly. Stop by New Jersey Exposed. You can tell him either Ron or TPH sent you. He'll know exactly where it came from. He'll know exactly where it came from. I try and support his site. You all know my stance on Joe's site. I'm all for it. I'm all for this guy, Richard Allen, getting a fair trial. Which it doesn't seem, that was the whole point. A fair trial. That was it. Not to say that he's, I just don't think that, I don't think that was a one-man job. No, I don't. I'll be just as surprised as everybody else when they found out that it was a one-man job. He did that. He moved it. He transported the materials, the bodies. I'll be very surprised to find that out. Being I weigh 230 pounds myself, and I'd like to see somebody 5'4" drag me through the woods. I guarantee you I'd wear out a big man dragging my dead weight through the woods. So for them to say that was a one-man job still puzzles the hell out of me. Why would anybody leave a phone with their pictures on it and alleged a voice down the hills, down the hill, down the hill? How do you know when that stuff was added? Cops are notorious liars. Aside from being child photographers, woman beaters, liars, cowards, liars, thieves, cowards. How do you know where that pictures came from? How do you know? Man, that could have been added at any time. What do you think? The knowledge pool stops there with them ignorant cops? No, they got contacts, FBI, hackers, all of this crap. They can put any information anywhere. See a piece of shit driving down the sidewalk with his electric bike. See, South American chunk of shit. See? Old man like me, I gotta worry about getting run down by a piece of crap like that. But they'll say, well, you know, if I get hit and nailed out here and die, what are they gonna say? Well, we have no idea. We can't be everywhere. We can't be everywhere. They can't be anywhere. They can't be anywhere where the action is, that's for sure. They're too piss poor afraid. Think about that. That cop that was grinding that woman's face into the fire ants nest was saying, I was so worried she was going to go down the street with the car and kill somebody with the car. So that makes you drag her out of her car and grind her face in fire ants nest. Where the hell does that come up? What the hell is this, the Twilight Zone? Police training. Oh yeah, make sure you got your fire ants ready. All right, my fire ants. By the way, for any of you that are interested, ammonia, straight up cleaning ammonia, takes care of venomous insect. No, I'm not a doctor. I just happen to be out in the field long enough that I know that that's what they use. They use it for jellyfish stings. They use it for bee stings. They use it for ants. Any kind of bite, hornets, whatever. Use straight up ammonia on it. Always have a bottle of ammonia in your car. And some rags or something that you could gently wash the area off with. That is, unless you're caught by a cop and he's going to grind your face into the ants' nests anyway. A bunch of wonderful people those cops are. Isn't that something? How wonderful they are. You pay them for that. That's the tax money. John says, well, at least make them pay for half of it. Half of it. You make them, you do the same thing you do to a citizen. You make them pay the whole damn thing, and if you can't, you keep them in prison until they can. That's what you do. Well, why are they afraid? Well, we can't expect them to pay any of that. Why not? Why? They got jobs. You're paying their wages. How about poor people? Does somebody's financial arrangements mean that they won't be locked up? I'm too poor to go to prison. No, that's usually who goes to jail. Poor people. I can't afford these scumbag lawyers. Look at my case. Declarations, Inc. in Freehold, New Jersey set me up, told the police I was suicidal so that the police could come in, kick my door in, and burglarize my home. And the person that did the burglary, the actual burglary, is Yesenia Rivera from Declarations. And when I filed the complaint, the burglary complaint with the police department, that was with Detective House, Long Branch Police, another bunch of scumbags. All of them. All Democrat scumbags, sanctuary state. All right, look at Suburban Pizza here. Brazilian this, that, and the other thing. All illegal aliens. What the hell? How did I get to this country? I was born here. I was born here. So were my forefathers. They were born here. They were born here. So, anyway, make sure you stop by Crime Night. Check that out. Stop by New Jersey Exposed. And if you can, if you made it this far, hit the thumbs up, please. I certainly do appreciate it. I'm going to continue to try and get myself back on track here. And I'm doing it on my own, and I'm telling you, it's tough. I don't know my way around the paperwork. I don't know my way around a lot of damn things. And it seems like all of these illegals get all the help from the social workers, from these religious organizations. Oh, the poor little scumbag Mexicans. Poor little fence-jumping bastards. You know what they know how to do? The only thing they know how to do is eat and make more baby Mexicans. More illegal aliens. And listen, it's not just the Mexicans. We're getting them in shiploads from South America. We're getting them from China. Remember, 900% uptick in military-aged Chinese males coming across that border. Which president? The one that just got arrested? The one that's got a bunch of questions to answer about his own personal life? Well, I don't. Yeah, okay. You know what? You don't answer questions is what you don't do. You don't follow the laws. That's what you don't do. And that's both presidents, so that's the way it is. Please hit the thumbs up. I'll talk at you later. Stop by New Jersey Exposed. I'll see if I can remember to put that fire ant video in here. You tell me. With the cops' motto, women and children first. That's these tough guys. Why do they need guns and mace and bats and axes and knives and electronic devices to subdue women and children? Think about it.